Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Alright. It's been a while since I recorded this, so we'll see. This is what happens when you have 1,000,001 things to do. Oh boy. Alright. Hope you all have been doing well today. Alright. So, we're doing the Battle of the Eagle Lion this time. Oh, here's the paralogue stuff.
Professor, you already know about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, correct? I see. In that case, allow me to fill you in. It's a large-scale mock battle between the rival houses that takes place every year.
Its scale is incomparable to the mock battle we fought during the Great Tree Moon. It will take place in the vast Gronder Field. That is in Empire territory to the southeast of Garrick Mach.
Whichever house defeats the most opponents wins. Of course, the professors also fight alongside their respective houses.
Well, usually. Professor Manuela is being prudent. She will not be participating this year. Since his longtime rival will be absent, Professor Hanneman has also declined.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Are you feeling any better, Professor Manuela?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Alright. Well, here we are. I want to see exactly what paralogs are available, because I don't know. I know. Okay, so the Forgotten, Land of the Golden Deer, and Black Market. Alright. So those you don't have to worry about. I'm not showing those. So, outside of this, oh gosh, all right. I want to say Mage is probably better for him. Oh gosh. Okay, let me look at this real quick, because I don't remember. Okay, that is Fiendish Blow. I was trying to remember which one had Fiendish Blow. So, having... Oh, no, not that. No, not that either. Go back to certifications. Okay, Linhart. Not quite ready for advanced. Go to intermediate, and let's do mage. Because I want him to have a little bit more punch behind his magic.
I passed.
There's a lot going on here. Okay. There are certain... I don't have any more of these. I probably should get some more. Let's go ahead and
I passed.
start getting some other classes done. Yuri is almost done. I'm wanting to do an archer real quick. I'm thinking stat-wise, that's why I'm doing this. Of course, he just turned into that, so he's nowhere near being done. Constance, she's almost there. She's almost there, so I can at least give this a shot. Okay, she's got it. And Happy's also gonna just go ahead and go for it.
Easy peasy.
This will help with certain stat weaknesses, so that will be incredibly helpful. At least I think. Okay. How 32? I don't know. I'll have to think about it for Byleth. His stats have kind of been a little bit everywhere. His speed's really kind of fallen behind, and his defense, resistance. Well, if it's speed, then... Well, Thief's actually really good for that, so Thief's been pretty good for that part. We'll leave it. All right. So let's check. Well, there's only one. Okay. Oh, because these actually do come in later. That comes in later. All right. Well, I can't remember if we've seen this or not.
Gaspar, I have been waiting.
Ferdinand, waiting for what?
I am going to give you a lesson on the righteous path of the noble.
Righteous path? What? You have a problem with my path now? You think you're more righteous than me?
That remains to be seen. I heard you stopped a robbery in town the other day. Some despicable thief who was robbing an elderly shopkeeper. Rumor has it you didn't wreak as much havoc as usual.
Hey now, I think you're underestimating me here. When the thief showed up, the old shopkeeper was so scared that he could barely stand. I didn't want the guy to pass out, so I had to stay calm while handling the situation. Rather than fighting, I gave my own money to the thief and told him to get out of there. Or else.
How, magnanimous of you.
The thief fell for it and left the shop. That's when I chased him down. I got my money back and gave that thief a good beating. He won't be back here anytime soon.
Ah, so you walloped the scoundrel. That does sound like you. I am finding this story more plausible. Nevertheless, I think...
Hold on. Now it's your turn. I heard a very interesting story about you recently.
My turn, eh? Let's hear this story then.
The way I heard it, you punched a foreign soldier right in the middle of town.
Stop. I know what you are getting at. But you have the wrong idea.
Let's hear your version then.
I had been browsing for weapons at a rundown stall. Suddenly, a man seized the stall's owner and started dragging him away. Someone with a less generous spirit might say the peddler had it coming. His wares were quite inferior after all. But without a moment's hesitation, I leapt to his aid and soundly defeated the goon.
Well done. Sounds exciting.
It was nothing, really. Anyway, the old shopkeeper let me in on the details. He said that he was a novice trader, tricked by a noble into selling low-quality goods. That ruse was about to come to light, so the noble had sent a mercenary to keep the shopkeeper silent.
So that's what really happened. I just heard you snapped and attacked some noble servant. I figured it was worth asking about.
Well, I won't deny it. I forgot my rank for a moment and let my instincts take over.
Is there something wrong with that? It sounds a little like something I would do.
And your, gentle approach to handling that robbery. That sounds like something I might do. You were not overcome by your impulses. You kept a cool head. For the most part.
I think we're starting to rub off on each other. Always looking for a way to defend justice and to lift each other up.
Partners in justice, eh? Well now, that I can agree to.
Oh my goodness. I definitely have not seen that. Alright. So, yeah, like always, I'll be right back when we come to the end of the month. And other support conversations that have not happened yet. Here we go. Also, I forgot to really mention this. With Cyril, you can't recruit him in this path until a certain point in the game. It's a normal thing in this path particularly, but yeah, we can't recruit him, and I believe we also can't recruit the knight. We could, I think, recruit Shamir, but all the other knights we can't recruit. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not. Again, the recordings for these are kind of sparsed out, so I don't remember if I said something or not. But there is that kind of thing going on. So, if you do play this path, don't be shocked that you can't recruit certain people, because they won't be available. But, yeah. Just wanted to mention that before we went anywhere. So.
Looking out toward Bridget, are you?
Yes. There are some times I cannot stop my thoughts from going home. It will be much time before I return. Bridget feels far away.
It is quite a long way. To say nothing of the sea that lies between here and there. Being unable to return must further add to the distance in your mind.
It is as you say. When I return to Bridget, I will be the new queen. I am wishing to help relations with the Empire.
I believe you will be successful. You may not be Lady Edelgard's equal, but you are resourceful enough to make an excellent queen. And unlike Lady Edelgard, you will not be forced to harden your heart.
Not Edelgard's equal. Is that what you are saying?
Understand that I mean no disrespect by this. But it is a fact that you are far beneath her. Make no mistake about what would happen if you were to raise your banner in revolt against her. She would crush you mercilessly.
That is not a difference of equality. It is a difference of power.
Even if our homelands were on equal footing, Lady Edelgard would still prevail.
I can see with clarity the difference between me and Lady Edelgard. But that has no matter. I would never lose.
How amusing. For your sake, you had better hope you are right.
Why am I having so much trouble fighting these tall guys? They're not even stronger than me. You've got to help me come up with a strategy, Linhardt.
Is that not a waste of time? Even if I handed you a perfect strategy, something I've done in the past, you'd never follow it through.
Well, that's because your plans are always so complicated. But come on, I need your help.
All right, I will share with you my tactical genius. I call this my secret plan.
You already have a plan? You really are ready for anything. So, what is it?
Land the first hit. Then keep hitting them hard and fast as you can until they stop hitting you back.
So, you're basically telling me to just fight?
Dodge their attacks, keep up the assault, then go for the knees. Done.
The secret is the knees?
Being tall means short people are closer to your knees. Exploit the enemy's weakness, Caspar.
Makes sense. That doesn't sound like my style, though. I don't really want to exploit a weakness.
Then go ahead and continue losing. Or you can listen to the rest of my plan.
There's more? Fine. Tell me the rest.
Your defense is careless. The last bit of my secret is that you need to train in that area.
I won't argue with training. Let's go!
No, I don't think we should...
Come on! You've even got that height advantage you're always going on about. You're the perfect training partner for me. Quit stalling and let's go.
Fine, I'll train with you, but only for a bit.
All right, Linhardt. Come at me again.
Caspar, please. I need water. I need water. I'm gotta go get some. Bye.
Huh? Hey, get back here. He got away. How did you know Dorothea was an orphan?
I hear she buttered up some noble and he enrolled her in the academy.
Does someone like that even belong here?
I suggest ignoring them.
Lynn, don't scare me like that.
You seem less scared than surprised, but that's quibbling, I suppose. As for those two gossips, unimportant. I suggest forgetting all about them and their petty words. Join me for a meal. I've been the target of a lot of gossip, and eating generally makes me feel better.
Don't pretend we're the same. If I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be alone right now.
That's fine. But your life is your own business. It's not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger. Sorry. I kept talking, didn't I? I'll stop now.
Please do.
Hunting? Really? There's no way I can do this. Goddess, why couldn't I have stayed in today?
Bernadetta, is this a trouble you are having? I heard that the duty to hunt is yours today.
The duties all got assigned while I was holed up in my room.
Do not be worrying. I can show you the way to hunt well.
Oh, okay then.
When you see a beast, you are thinking of it as an enemy. That is how prey thinks. You must think of the beasts as food. That is how the hunter thinks.
So it's not an enemy, it's food. But, how is it food when it's still alive?
You pick the vegetables from the field. Those have life too. It is the same. You take a blade in your hand and take the lives of the vegetables. You cut their stalks and harvest without mercy. They do not scream, but you are still their killer.
Killer?
Fruit ripens and falls to the ground. The seeds sprout, and a new life is born. That is life's cycle. It has cruelty, yes, but you must end life to eat. You must be killing to be living.
Maybe, but I don't know if I want to be some kind of vegetable murderer.
It is the same for rabbits, deer, pheasants. The only difference being that they cannot cry out. You must do what you must do to be living in this world. It is your task.
A task. Yes, just a task. A completely mindless task.
Feel it. There, in the grass. Prey is moving, just like a vegetable in the wind. Give it an arrow, just like you would give a vegetable a blade. It is just your task.
Right. That makes sense. It's just like cutting a stem.
You are now a hunter. You have learned how to hunt.
I am? I have? Oh, good! What a relief.
You have understanding now, I can tell.
Great! Leave it to me. I'll hunt down my prey just like their vegetables.
I have belief in you.
Aw, thanks, Petra. I can do this. Make way for Huntmaster Bernie!
Have luck, Bernie.
Nice to see you, Yurikins. I was wondering if you might do me a favor.
You're looking a bit serious, Ladybird. Oh, your foot. What happened?
It's healing nicely, but I'm not supposed to put too much weight on it.
Ah, so that's why you've called me here. What do you need? Help with errands?
Not an errand, an opera.
I see.
There's been some loose plans for a performance. Nothing professional, strictly volunteer. I signed up to take part as one of the main roles. And then this happened. The professor told me I should bow out just to be on the safe side.
Makes sense to stay off your feet while you heal. Meanwhile, you want me to fill your role, right?
Got it in one. I'm glad we're on the same page here.
Surely someone else is up to the task. Professor Manuela, for example.
Already tried. Trust me, I wouldn't ask unless I was desperate. I knew how much you'd hate the idea.
Aside from hating it, I also wouldn't remotely sound like you do.
Oh, don't worry about that. Most of our audience won't be able to tell the difference. The crowd's going to be a bunch of down-on-their-luck children that the monastery's taken in. I'm only talking about a small festival in the plaza. We want to give them a good show, that's all. You have an idea of what they've been through. I thought you might want to pitch in.
I hear your angle. Fine, yes, I'll do it.
Good for you. I knew you'd rise to the occasion.
You certainly know how to pull heartstrings to get your way, don't you? Where did you learn to do that anyway? The opera?
Could be. I've never known a songstress who wasn't both beautiful and resourceful. Now, are you ready to go over the libretto? You've got a lot of rehearsing to do before the performance. Seriously, though. Thanks, Yurikins.
Yeah.
It seems I am discovered. I suppose that means assassination is out of the question. At least for now. Merely keeping an eye on you for the moment. Nothing to be concerned over. Unusually watchful. Difficult to steal upon in slumber. Perhaps an odorless, tasteless poison. Lady Edelgard certainly took interest in a difficult one this time. I suppose that question does warrant a response, considering it may mean your life. The answer requires me to explain some of the complex internal politics of the Empire. Are you familiar with Volkard von Arundel? He is Lady Edelgard's uncle. You may also know him as Lord Arundel, the Empire's regent. Many years ago, he took Her Majesty and fled to the Kingdom of Fargus. Then after a time, he returned to seize power. Joining forces with Prime Minister Eyre and my father, Lord Arundel rendered Emperor Ionius IX politically impotent. Lady Edelgard is Ionius IX's daughter. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of her sadness at his betrayal. I see something of Lord Arundel in you. When I look at you, I feel I can almost see a second self lurking beneath the surface. It is as if you are in constant dialogue with something inside your heart. Something with desires very different from your own. Does that description feel familiar to you at all? Because to me, you seem unpredictable. As though you could turn traitor at any moment. The more I learn about you, the less I like. I had thought you might be of use to Lady Edelgard, but now I am beginning to think you may, through no fault of your own, present too great a risk. I hope you will prove me wrong, Professor. I would hate for this to come to bloodshed.
Oh, Mercedes. This is unexpected.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral. It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
I guess so.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
Well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
Precisely. Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all. Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
On the other hand, we cannot stand idly by while...
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go? I must have inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps I should do the same. I cannot let her show me up.
Alright. We're back with this. Probably want to mute the thing. That probably would be helpful. At least for me. You guys aren't going to notice the difference. I just don't want it going through the speakers on my computer. Alright. Yeah, let's partake in the special festivities before the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Oh, fantastic. Alright. So, I actually didn't get to do too much as far as the paralogs, because, well, my levels were garbage, and so everyone wasn't doing so fantastic on it. However, she actually did, she's doing alright. There's several different characters and all this. Alright, hold on. Like a million other things going on. Okay, so that would actually take quite a bit of helping in that. So I don't have the ability to currently really help with that. Although he is still a Wyvern Rider and he still has quite a bit to go through on that, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Hubert, for the love of Hubert. I don't know what to do with you yet. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the worst idea if I gave it to him. I'm just trying to... Well, you know what? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and make him a Dark Mage. It's a thing. Just do it. Alright.
I've passed.
Yes, we're going to change you into that. How about that? Petra... You've got pretty good speed and dex, and your strength isn't bad. It could use a little bit more work. You could be a cavalier. Oh, gosh. It's this whole thing of I'm trying to remember... That's no help. That's no help. I'm wanting to see if there is this... what's the actual differences between the growth rates for the classes. Pegasus Knight gives HP, speed, resistance, and charm. Cavalier gives strength, dex. They don't give as much speed, but they also get defense and charm. She does... having more strength would be helpful, so I think I'll actually go ahead and do that.
I have success.
Yes. Happy, constant. And there's not too much else I would really use. Alright. And again, he's quite a ways off. Because, yeah, that speed isn't fantastic, but yeah, Wyvern Riders don't get speed. Paladins will, but Wyvern Riders are more focused on HP, strength, defense, and charm. So, that's why his strength and defense are getting better, but not quite there yet. Alright. Let's just go ahead and get this started. Yeah, I still have these to deal with. Again, it's like suggested level 17, which most of my people aren't, so it's not doing a good job. Well, let's go ahead and... well, hold on. We were going to do this, and then I realized, oh yeah, I probably should go through this whole rigmarole, because it's been a while since I've done any of this recording done any recording of any of this because it's been a thing. Let's buy some advanced seals. I don't think I need anything else. Blacksmith. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with the plus on that. I'll hold off. There's a lot that's just... you just have to go through at this point. Alright. Battle of Eagle and Lion. Let's go.
Thank you very much.
Gronder Field is in the Empire. It's actually part of my family's territory, House Burgley's. It is the largest field in all of Fodlan. The grain it produces sustains the whole Empire. Wait, I sure hope we don't destroy all that grain.
It is considered the most suitable place for a large-scale battle.
Professor, if it were up to you, how would you approach this battle?
Let's...
That sounds like a certain someone we both know. But as you wish, we'll use whatever strategy you think is best. If the Black Eagle House bands together, we won't lose.
Our strength is superior. So if we do lose, it will be on your shoulders, Professor.
If you are not confident you can do this, just sit back and leave it to me.
The most you will do is make things worse. You'll just get in Lady Edelgard's way.
Are you two about to fight? Oh, count me in! Wait, no, I think we all need to calm down.
We have no lack of opponents. I am ready to go hunting for our enemies.
Hunting isn't exactly... Well, I guess they're pretty similar, actually. I'm just gonna hide in the fort and cheer everyone on. There, is a fort, right?
Sure, but it's deep in enemy territory. How kind of you to offer to cut through for us.
What? No, that's not what I meant! Good work, Bernie.
This will be your first battle, won't it, Flame? You don't seem nervous at all.
I shall give it my all.
Our battle will begin shortly. The flag of the Black Eagles will soon grace Gronder Field.
Alright. I mean, that's typically how we go about these fights anyway. It's like, we're not schemers, we're not Claude. And we're not hanging out with Claude this time, so this is how we're going about it. Alright. That being said, we do want to be careful. I do have Ingrid hanging out with Byleth so she can get some levels for Ingrid's and Dorothea's quest. Lysithea is hanging out with Edelgard to get her a little bit leveled up. Balthus needs to get leveled up as well as Happy does, so they're getting his levels. They're trying to get some levels. Who? I forget, because I don't remember too much. Okay. Well, one of those people is not available to us. Alright. That being said, we do have Ferdinand over here. Oh yeah. While I'm at it, I want to change your battalion because you don't need it to be that anymore, which is good. Actually, the one she has isn't bad as far as stats go. Like, if I did the Alliance Cavalry, she would get more Void, but lose on a lot of things. I'll actually keep it until she can get a better rank. And that, I guess I could force the rank, but, you know. Let's not. Okay, so there's Yuri. I'm going to have you over here where Hubert is. Other than that, I don't really see too much I'm going to change. Happy and Dorothea can switch, and I think that'll be good. I think that will be good.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
Alright.
The ballista in the center of the battlefield. The house that secures it will have a clear advantage.
Now, we don't have to worry about fighting all the other people, but you have a spear. Alright, that's gonna be slightly problematic, but I think we'll be fine.
I
Alright.
will prevail.
Yeah, I'll have Edelgard. Lynn, oh. Yeah, Linhart, you can start heading that way.
Stay focused.
And this is going to be, well,
As expected.
apparently pretty simple to deal with because of the crit, but alright.
Yep. Put me in there.
Yeah.
As you wish. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
You're right there.
That's my cue.
Dorothea's gonna hang out over there.
Sure
We're gonna have Yuri
I will get the
and
victory.
Petra. You were here. That's not cool. That amount of damage is pretty rough.
Should I have held back?
That's all they did?
Eagles and Blue Lions are fighting. Maybe we can sneak.
Like, I'm actually shocked. not the best, but Ferdinand gets to hit twice, which is good. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, fine.
The mark of nobility.
So, not too much going on with that.
I won't go down so easily.
Dorothea, you're doing good. Yeah, you heal yourself. You can hang out over there, and I'm gonna have Byleth take the top here. Oh, yeah, just do this.
You fought well.
Because I am still trying to level up that axe level. Chest key, don't worry about it. But pretty much, again, there's a lot of the same thing happening. We've seen this battle twice at this point, so there's not too much to. Oh gosh, that twice? Oh, that's garbage. All right, never mind.
Who told you to jump out there? Now we've got no choice. Capture the central hill.
Just got you kicked the horse in the face, Caspar. All right. We're gonna do this because
Thanks.
that's gonna be extremely helpful right there. Not too much to say on that. But I will... Oh yeah, that's much better.
Witness my power.
That double hit is ridiculous, though.
It's a long road yet.
She has a lot of strength. She has a massive amount of strength right now. Alright, just take out that.
That's what you get.
Really? Almost kind of wish I had Grounder at this point. Alright. That's a very low difference. Alright. Yeah, I need to get as much... Well, I was gonna say I need as much chance as I can to actually get the,
Each battle,
Oh,
a chance to
nice. Thank you. For actually doing that, Ingrid. So much better. Alright.
Thank you.
Here you go, Ferdinand. Oh, that's why. Alright. Kind of slowly approach that side, but this could present some problems, but maybe not. I'm not entirely sure at this point.
Have I improved some?
Those Pegasus Knights have proven how ridiculous they can be. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Make sure he's healed, because good grief. Byleth is gonna need all of the health to take out these guys. Good grief. There's a lot of them and they ain't happy. Okay. Biggest issue is this right here. So... yeah, just Gambit, so I don't have to worry about it.
You fought well.
And he'll be taken care of next turn, so I don't have to worry about him at all. There. Steel gauntlets.
What a jump.
Alright. Get some... That's not too bad. The dex is pathetic with Balthus, but... I think it'll be okay for now. You know what? Sure.
Well done.
Go ahead and use a psychic. Will I regret that later? Maybe, but, you know, at the moment, I think we're okay. Hey, Hilda.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Man, that's rough.
As expected.
And that just... really... is insane. Okay, heal.
Thank you.
Use Swarm on her, because we're gonna need her help, her speed to be low. Because... yeah, her stats are actually really good. She is going to murder him. Okay, this is better.
For Lady Edelgard.
Alright, we're gonna have you head up this way and just wait. Grab a chest key. Because we are going to be heading to the north in a little bit. Oh, hold on. Technically south. But, tomato, tomato at this point. Alright. Gonna have you sit here in the woods with high avoid. We'll just leave it at that.
No use.
That's nasty. A double on me. Alright. Oof. Ow. Oof. Oof. That's rough. That's a lot of damage, too.
Here's the plan.
Definitely heal.
Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, heal. She's not doing great. Alright, Gambit. Yeah.
An ambitious plan.
Now's our chance.
Because I need to get rid of him.
Fought well.
If I don't, there's going to be problems.
We must all do our part.
Alright.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Get rid of you.
Well, how was that?
Have Petra head that way. They're kind of all just fighting themselves at this point, which is totally fine by me.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna wait before I do anything. And let's have the rest of them kind of meet up in the middle, but it's more or less just trying to make sure that I can properly do this without losing anybody. Well, that's unfortunate. I really would rather not have to deal with that. Great. Now everyone's gaining stats. I really don't like that. Oh gosh. Yeah, death seems pretty appropriate for this guy. Alright. What's he gonna do? Just do one hit. Alright, we're good. I was gonna say, if there was gonna be something more than that, then we would have a problem. But I think we're good. Oh gosh, really? That's not what I want to do. Not at all. Oh, yeah, no, fine. Let's back you up. I could have done this earlier, but I didn't. Oh, good thing I did that, because I totally forgot about Linhardt.
So, it is time to cross blades. I never imagined such a day would come to pass.
If the Empire and the Kingdom go to war, we'll be able to fight as much as we please.
I'm sorry, but that is not something to joke about. The thought of fighting you is troubling at best.
In that case, I wonder when you'll be able to stomach facing me in battle. Do you need a few moments?
Alright. No? Well, okay. They're really going after this one general. And they're actually being very crummy about their hitting. Alright. Well, I wanted to share that dialogue, that's why I had the two of them fight like that, but, you know, hey Linhardt, heal Edelgard and let's just, well, let's just make Dimitri have his moment where he cries in a corner. Alright, Lysithia.
My efforts are paying off.
Well, that kind of worked.
I fear I cannot fight any longer. I'm sorry, everyone.
Alright. I'm not as afraid of the the mage as I am the archers.
You'll be repaid.
Because they got the range and the poison.
No biggie.
Nice.
Baby steps, I guess.
Yeah, have that chance of crit. It's gonna be nice. Well, never mind, apparently.
Caution is needed.
Want to make sure you can get healed. There's only 2 blue lions. That's just annoying. Alright, fine. Do a little bit more than this. Violent move. Yuri's attack does that to the Alliance soldier. Heal. Alright, fine.
Yep.
I will get the victory.
Yeah. Just do this again. I know it's gonna be the same thing, but yeah.
Caution is needed.
As you wish.
It's unfortunate. There we go. It's not a double hit. But that is... Oh, why is Caspar just, like, in the worst spot right now? Oh.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Oh, I was clicking too fast. Alright. First off, let's get rid of Dimitri again.
I will prevail.
Oh. Different way, but it happened still. Alright, we're good. This is what happens when I try to get back to where I was. It's just like, oh, I'm just doing all these things again, and then I just completely forget, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh.
Caution is needed.
Because, you know, there are things that happen when you just rush it.
Sure thing.
That's my cue.
Put me in there.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Yep.
I owe you one.
Alright, so...
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
As you wish.
That actually got rid of the person that I thought was gonna go after someone I had. Alright. Did not think it was gonna be like that.
I thank you.
There you go, Linhart. You level 20.
It's simple logic.
I will get the victory.
I will remove you!
Witness frigid pride.
Yeah, move you there. We're gonna have Edelgard move up. Heal Petra again because she was so low on health. Alright.
I want to be all I can.
That's much better. Much, much better. Wait there.
You are not.
Simple enough. All that's left is Claude. I think we're good. Oh, Killer Lance. Alright, something she already has. Oh, wow. That damage! But the accuracy is pretty low because of it being a longbow. Ouch. It really only changes the amount of damage. Alright, yeah,
Hey,
I'm only doing
princess,
once.
heads up! There's a rat right by your imperial feet.
How dare you make a fool of me? You will not rile me with such childish tactics.
Ah, so the sheer terror in your eyes was something else entirely. My mistake. Anyway, it was only a joke.
You really hope to unsettle me with childish jokes? It won't work. You must stand and fight.
Oh gosh, Lysithea's damage. I was not expecting that much.
I hate to say it,
All
but
right.
it seems we're at a stalemate. Looks like the Golden Deer won't be winning this round.
That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are the Black Eagles.
Thank you for your hard work, everyone. I dare say that prize is as good as ours.
There we go.
Edelgard, Professor, that was a spectacular battle. You both fought exceptionally well.
Complete and utter defeat. I would hate to make an enemy of you two.
No need to get carried away with praise. I know you both feel we won by a paper-thin margin. And I won't deny it. If we were to fight again, there's no telling who would prevail. What do you think, Professor?
Honestly, out of the two,
to hear you say that. Still, I must continue to train rigorously.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
True, although the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was originally named after a war between the Empire and the Kingdom. But that's all in the past. I'm sure even the name will one day fade from the pages of history.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garrick Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
It would be a fine opportunity to get to know each other better. Count me in.
So be it. Let's plan to meet up on the night we return. Is that okay with you, Professor? Seeing such a big smile on your face is a rare gift. It makes me feel like I can maybe relax a little too.
It's finally over. There are way too many strangers at that feast.
Put your chin high, Bernie. It was a chance for you to have growth.
But everyone was acting so friendly. It was overwhelming.
Linhardt, I wasn't done talking to you. If those Alliance guys came at it from here, and those Kingdom guys came from there...
I know. We'd have been able to take them out all at once. I heard you. I'm going to bed now.
Did anyone get the feeling that there were already couples forming? That's not really fair, is it? I wanted to sneak off with someone too.
I was hoping for some tea after our meal anyway. Would you care to join me?
Thanks, but no thanks, Mr. Noble. I already have my heart set on someone else.
Until today, I thought it would fall to me to command and guide our ranks all by myself. But with you leading us, I've gotten to experience what it's like to fight alongside everyone. And I've realized how happy it makes me, fighting under your command. The Emperor doesn't take orders from anyone. It's their duty to stand alone and lead the entire Empire. But maybe it's better to have someone to rely on, so that you can support and guide each other through the darkness.
Are you saying that?
I may be heir to the Imperial throne, but first and foremost, I'm your grateful student. That will never change, even when I fulfill my destiny and become the Emperor. I told you long ago that I wish to enlist you in the service of the Empire. Well, I take it back. Now I wish only for your continued guidance during my eventual reign.
Don't just hide away in the corner, Professor. You're the reason we're celebrating.
It's because of you that I've had the courage to leave my room for a bit each day. I'm so grateful, Professor!
We were all just discussing how well you led us. Remarkable!
Your guidance is without parallel, Professor. I have had practicing of that phrase.
Your training's been top-notch. Really?
Whatever would we do without you?
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
I feel the same. You are something special, my teacher.
Alright.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, Next month, your assignment will be to journey to Remire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Remire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Alright, well, that's a lance we won't use, at least not Byleth. But yeah. Oh, again. So that's it. And in the next one we'll do chapter 8 with Remire Village and all that nonsense. Good grief, that's gonna be something. Alright, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Later.